Dan Sherman, do you have anything on board minutes?
No, I'm good.
Joe, anything on board minutes?
Let's see.
No, sorry, I had it on mute. Sorry. No, I don't have anything.
Okay, thank you. Dennis, anything on board minutes?
Dennis, you there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Can you
he's
hear me?
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Anything on board minutes? You good with the minutes?
Dennis?
hello, Sherry, can you hear me?
Dennis,
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay. Yep, I can hear you guys. Yep. No, I had nothing.
okay, can I get a motion for board minutes?
So moved, Dan.
Second, Sherry.
Discussion?
Second.
I'm sorry, Sherry, did you have anything on board minutes?
That's okay, Kevin. Nope, I am all set. Thank you.
Okay, so we had a motion, we had a second. Do we take the vote? Do a roll call vote, Sherry?
Yes.
Dan Sherman?
Yes.
Joe?
Yes.
Dennis?
All set.
Very good. Moving on, item 4, cash book. We'll go around the table, which is item 4. Sherry, anything on cash book?
Nope. All set with cash books.
Dan Sherman, anything on cash book?
No, I don't. Everything's good.
Besides it going down?
Yeah.
You fine with that?
Yeah, no.
Joe, anything on cash book?
No, sir.
Dennis, anything on cash book?
Nope.
Nope. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Make a motion.
Second,
Second.
Sherry.
Discussion? Discussion, seeing none, I'll take a roll call vote. Sherry?
Yes.
Dan Sherman?
Yes.
Joe?
Yes, sir.
Dennis?
All set.
I'm all set, thank you. Moving on, item 5 will go around the table, which is the monthly budget for March 2020. Sherry, anything?
Nothing. Thank you.
Kathy Cheek, anything on monthly budget?
Nothing.
Nothing. Dan Sherman?
Looking for my notes. No, I'm good.
Good. Joe, anything on monthly budget?
No.
Dennis, anything on monthly budget?
Nothing.
Moving on, item 6. Option C, survivor benefits for Sandra Weathers, survivor of Robert Weathers, Light Department. Kathy Cheek, anything special on this?
No, nothing special.
Okay. Sherry, we'll go around the table. Sherry, anything on survivor benefits?
All set.
All set. Dan Sherman?
All set.
All set. Joe, anything?
No, sir.
Dennis, anything?
Nope. All set.
All set. I am all set. Can I get a motion?
So moved, Sherry.
Oh, do you need to vote on this?
Yes.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? No discussion. All in favor going around the table. Sherry?
Yes.
Dan Sherman?
Yes.
Joe?
Yes.
Dennis?
Yes.
Chair is an aye. Thank you all. Item 7, correspondence, will go around the table. Sherry, anything on correspondence?
No, I'm all set.
No? We'll go Kathy, anything on correspondence that you wanted to point out?
Nope.
Nope. Dan Sherman?
Yeah, one question I had is on the continuing education. Is there any noise about, if this virus continues, any relaxation in those credits, or is it everything's going to be, or are they going to make everything like online so that you don't have to travel? Anybody heard anything?
Yeah, I believe everything is going to be online webinars.
I wonder if that'll be the new norm.
I think it is going to be.
All right. The other question I had is the PARAC memo that got scanned, memo 20 of 2020. This came to me separately as an email, but the version of the PDF that I received is basically garbage, and I didn't understand what had happened. It's unreadable, except for
Are you looking at
example,
the?
the
Are you looking
PDF
at
that you sent out.
in the packet or
Yeah.
separate? Because I sent two with that email. One was the packet and one was the separate memo.
Okay, so you saw that it didn't come through, and that hence a
Right.
separate one.
Yeah, I
Okay.
tried everything. I couldn't. I don't know what was wrong with that memo.
Yeah, that was weird. It's like Acrobat burped.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's it. I'm good with the rest of the correspondence.
Okay. Joe, anything on correspondence?
No, sir.
Thank you. Dennis, anything correspondence?
No, I'm all set.
Okay. Can I get a motion to put correspondence on file?
So
I'll make a
moved.
motion.
Second, Sherry.
Discussion, any discussion? Seeing that, all in favor? Go around the table. Sherry,
Yes.
Dan Sherman,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Dennis,
Yes.
chairs and I, thank you. Item 8, matters not anticipated for the agenda. Sherry, anything on item 8?
No, nothing.
Kathy Cheek, anything?
Nothing.
Dan Sherman, anything?
Nothing.
Joe, anything?
No.
Dennis?
I got nothing.
Nothing. Chair has nothing. Item 9, announcements and acknowledgements. Sherry, anything?
Yes. Even though the retirement board doesn't have any articles this time at town meeting, just want to let you know that the town council on Monday night did vote to change the town meeting date to June 8th. That date could potentially get pushed out further. And if that does need to happen, the town moderator is the one that can extend that in 30-day increments. So right now, instead of May 4th, it's going to be June 8th.
Sherry, did they talk about the what type of format they're going to have? Are they looking at still having the open town meeting where people will all congregate at the school auditorium? Is that still the
Yes,
plan?
so, yeah, that is still the plan. The town moderator did mention that in his forums that he's a part of, the moderator forums, different communities have had an outside town meeting in a parking lot, chairs spaced, 6 feet apart from everybody. The town moderator does not think that we'll end up doing something like that, but he did mention having it at the high school gym and kind of set up in that same way, 6 feet apart, chairs. That was just an idea he put out there. It wasn't for discussion or anything. So I think right now we're still planning for the Galvin, but subject to change.
I wonder if they could do it at Landrigan Field. Use the bleachers, do it outside.
Why not?
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, we We got the PA system.
That's a great idea.
You got lights.
Yeah, yeah,
I like it.
yeah.
Not sure about the air conditioning though.
If they do it at night, it won't be bad. Maybe mosquitoes.
A
Yeah.
little
We'll
buggy,
get the-
yeah.
We'll end up
Rain.
with West Nile.
We'll have other problems.
Sherry, anything else?
No, that's it.
Thank you. Kathy, anything?
Nothing.
Dan Sherman?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the right category is, but it's a follow-up to last month's coronavirus impact. We discussed making mandatory direct deposit for the all Wakefield retirees. And I'm just curious as to an update on how that's going, how much pushback, or has everybody accepted? And just curious as to what's transpired in the last month.
Well, we had about 25 people who still did not have direct deposit. I sent out letters to those 25 and received direct deposit notices from all but about 9. It's hard. I haven't gotten into call to actually check mail. So I'm assuming that they're not floating around somewhere. I'm also hearing horror stories with the U.S. Postal Service as far as mail not coming on a regular basis. I don't know if these 9 have responded or not, but that's where I stand now.
All right, well, that's good, down to 9. And I will reiterate the horrors on the post office. I had something sent to me from Shrewsbury 3 weeks ago, and it still has not arrived.
Mm.
That's it for me.
Joe, anything?
Yeah, it's more, I don't know what category this falls under, but I know this question got asked of Kathy a couple weeks ago as far as retirement. You know, we have one member that's close to retire, 2 members that are close to retirement. I'm just anticipating a question thrown my way because I'm still the union president. What sort of a delay, you know, somebody wants to retire, paperwork-wise in getting their payout, or they're starting to get their monthly checks, what kind of a delay is the state anticipating? Obviously, because of COVID-19 and everybody's working with a skeleton crew. So I'm just anticipating that question getting asked to me. So I was just wondering what kind of a delay you guys think there'll be. If somebody chooses to retire, when they'll start getting their money. Do you guys have any idea?
Well, normally, in a normal situation, when COVID is not part of the plan, it takes 6 to 8 weeks normally to get a retirement check.
Okay.
So that's under regular circumstances. If
Okay.
COVID, it's still taking the 6 to 8 weeks. That hasn't changed. However, the actual paperwork to be filed, we can't do yet because I can't meet with anybody. And part of that process
Okay.
is meeting with the employee and the spouse. I did have somebody who was interested in
Right.
retiring. And what I said to that gentleman is that we can wait on the paperwork. And as long as it was okay with him, I could do the process as far as telling his department head and getting the appropriate salaries needed to process his retirement. And I didn't have a problem with that. We could get all the paperwork done once this whole thing is over and done with. But he has since said he's gonna hold off on his retirement.
No, right. We have another guy that's kind of on the fence, and I'm sure he's going to ask me at some point, and I just want to, you know, let him know what I know, you know, as far as how the process is just delayed a little bit. So, so what you're basically saying is for them to get their money, it's probably going to run a little longer than the 6 to 8 weeks, is what I can tell them if
No,
I get approached
no.
by. No.
Have them contact me, Joe.
Okay.
happened with this other gentleman is he was hearing wrong information. I don't know where he was hearing it from. It wasn't until he got a hold of me that I said I'm correct. And
Right.
let him know exactly what was going on. So if anybody has any questions like that, either have them call the office, and I'm checking into on my phone 3 and 4 times a day and calling people back, or have them email me and
Okay.
talk to the person direct. It's easier
Okay.
that than trying to set up a third.
Oh, no, absolutely. I agree. We have one guy that's could go at, at any time, depends on, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to, if he asked me, I'll just tell him to call you. That's perfect.
Yes.
Thank you. That's all I had.
Joe, all set. Dennis, anything on item 9?
Nope, I'm all set.
Okay, I just have one thing that I had mentioned to Dan and Joe earlier. Statement of financial interest is due to PEREC May 1st. So board members, please fill those out and send those in. They're due by the end of the month. Sherry, you had your hand raised.
Thank
One
you.
more
Thank you.
thing?
I just want one follow-up thing. Even though the majority of us are not physically at town hall, we're working remotely. Steve Mayo is in every day. Not only does he check my mail, but I've asked him to check retirement mail. So anything that comes in, he's really good about scanning and sending to me. And anything that is retirement related, I forward to Kathy. So mail is being, checked daily.
Excellent. Excellent.
Awesome.
All right, moving on to item 10. Kathy, the warrants that are listed here, do we just approve them verbally and then sign off at a later date, or
Yes,
how do we want to do that?
exactly. Just approve them verbally, and then I'll get signatures whenever this whole thing is said and done.
Okay, can we approve them item A through K, or do we have to go through individually?
Do it individually.
Okay. All right, can I get a motion for the staff payroll for February 2nd, 2020 in the amount of $8,778.60?
So moved, Sherry.
Get a second? Dan, did you second?
Second.
Yeah.
Second. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call. Sherry?
Yes.
Dan Sherman?
Yes.
Joe?
No, sir. Oh, yes.
Yes. Dennis?
Yes.
All set. Item B, non-contrib payroll for February 3rd, 2020 in the amount of $5,310.12. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second, Sherry.
Discussion. Go around the table. Sherry, anything?
No.
Dan Sherman?
No.
Joe?
No.
Dennis?
Nope.
Very good. All in favor? Around the table. Sherry?
Yes.
Joe? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Dan Sherman?
Yes.
Joe's a yes. Dennis?
Yes.
Very good. Item C, non-contrib payroll for February 4th, 2020 in the amount of $942,078.30. Instead of going around the table, I'm assuming that there will be no questions. Actually, let's go around the table before we go through and vote on these. Items A through K. Sherry, do you have anything that you'd like to talk about before we take the votes?
No, I'm all set.
Dan Sherman, A through K, anything that you want to talk about before we take the vote?
Yeah, E, reissue a check for 0.
Yeah, somebody lost their check, so I had to reissue it
So it's
Well, why is it 0?
in and out.
because it's a minus and a plus. Say the check was $100.
Ah, that's,
It's a redeposit
got it. That's a
and
net.
a positive 100.
Got it. All set.
Joe, anything A through K?
No.
Dennis, anything A through K?
No.
Very good. Going back, were we on item C, Sherry?
Yes, correct, C.
Okay. Motion to accept non-contrib payroll, contrib payroll February 4th, 2020, in the amount of $942,078.30. All in, can I get a motion to accept?
So moved.
So moved. Second, Sherry.
Discussion, no discussion. All in favor, Sherry?
Yes.
Dan?
Yes.
Joe?
Yes.
Dennis?
Yes.
Chair's a yes. Item D, redeposit check of, on February 5th, 2020, in the amount of $1,115.71. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Sherry.
We already discussed, all in favor, Sherry,
Yes.
Dan,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Dennis.
Yes.
Dennis, very good. Moving on, item E, reissue check, January 3rd, 2020, in the amount of $0. So this is a void and reissue. No discussion, can I have a motion to accept?
Yes. So moved.
Second, Sherry.
Already discussed. All in favor, go around the table. Sherry,
Yes.
Dan Sherman,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Dennis.
Yes.
Chair's a yes. Item F, accounts payable warrant, January 3rd, 2020, in the amount of $569.08. No discussion. Can I get a motion to accept?
So moved.
Second, Sherry.
All in favor, around the table. Sherry,
Yes.
Dan Sherman,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Dennis.
Yes.
Chair's a yes. Item G, staff payroll, March 2nd, 2020, in the amount of $8,778.60. Can I get a motion to accept?
So moved.
Second, Sherry.
Already discussed. All in favor? Go around the table. Sherry,
Yes.
Dan Sherman,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Dennis.
Yes.
Chair's a yes. Moving on, item H, non-contrib payroll, March 3rd, 2020, in the amount of $5,310.12. Can I get a motion to accept?
So moved.
Second, Sherry.
Already discussed. Go around the table. Sherry,
Yes.
Dan Sherman,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Dennis.
Yes.
Chair's a yes. Item I, non-contrib payroll, March 4th, 2020, in the amount of $959,434.72. Can I get a motion to accept?
So moved.
Second, Sherry.
Already discussed. Go around the table. Sherry,
Yes.
Dan Sherman,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Dennis.
Yes.
Chair's an aye. Item J, redeposit check, March 5th, 2020, in the amount of $2,927.57. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second, Sherry?
Discussed already. Go around the table. Sherry,
Yes.
Dan Sherman,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Dennis,
Yes.
Chair's a yes. Item K, accounts payable warrant, April 1st, 2020, in the amount of $3,472.92. Can I get a motion to accept?
So moved.
Second, Sherry?
Already discussed. Go around the table. Sherry,
Yes.
Dan Sherman,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Dennis,
Yes.
Chair's a yes. Moving on to item 11, next board meeting. Thursday, May 21st, 2020, 8 a.m. Everyone fine with that date? Sherry, you're fine with that date?
Yes, good for me.
Kathy, you're good?
Yes.
Dan,
Yep.
Joe,
Yes, sir.
Dennis?
Yep. Well set.
Very good. Item 12, can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second, Sherry?
Discussion. Around the table, Sherry, anything?
No, nothing.
Kathy, before we adjourn, anything?
Nothing.
Dan?
I'm good.
Good. Joe, anything?
Nope. Stay safe, everybody.
You too. Dennis, anything?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, I'm all set. Thank you,
Roll call.
everyone. As Joe said, be safe, and hopefully we'll all get through this.
Kevin, do you want to do a roll call or no?
Roll call and signing off. Very good. Sherry?
Yes.
Dan?
Yes.
Joe?
Yes.
Dennis?
Yes.
Cheers and I. Very good. We're all set. Thank you, everyone.
Great. Have a great day.
You too. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Sherry, we finished in under half an hour.
Kevin, you did great.
All right. Bye, everyone.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.